Everyone's talking about it. Is Among Us coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? Today we break down all the information and Moveset. Block content. What's happening, my block buddies, and welcome to a brand new episode of Blocked Content's League Speak. My name is Callum, and this is going to be your content for today. And also, Merry Christmas, everybody. Everyone's celebrating. Everyone, hope you had a really nice holiday, and hope you guys have amazing presents and a lot of cool stuff to unpack. Maybe some of you even got the Fighter's Pass and Sephiroth, which would be amazing. So let me know in the comments down below if you guys have had any awesome presents. And also, today we are going to be discussing a game that's very popular with you guys. It's Among Us, and actually Among Us content for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. You know, this has been blowing up over the past couple of weeks, and of course the game is now coming to Switch, and a lot of people are so enjoying this game, and I think it's just a no-brainer that at some point some kind of content from this game would make its way to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Right now, it's not really clear if that could happen in this game, not necessarily as a playable fighter, but just even as a spirit battle. And there's also a moveset that we get to break down. Yes, a lot of ideas for this character or these characters, right? Imposter could be, you know, a lot of different forms. I think that generally this is really fun, and this is something to think about now that Steve is included in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Of course, that really shook up everything. A lot of people didn't think that Steve was going to happen just because Banjo and Kazooie were already in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and those were, well, the Microsoft reps, right? And nothing else huge from that company would be there anymore. A lot of people then discounted also that Master Chief would be coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. That wouldn't really happen anymore if they got Banjo, right? Just one per company. But of course, that didn't seem to be the case at all. And of course, with Square Enix as well, they have not only Cloud, but they also have Hero with all those costumes, and now Sephiroth in the next pass. So there's so much to break down here with Among Us, with those movesets and a lot of other cool stuff. And of course, I've been answering many of you guys' questions about Smash Ultimate and new fighters in our show Question Blocked, where I answer your questions. What do I think of your favorite game? How do you start making YouTube videos? Whatever you can think of, send your questions through to blockedcontentmail@gmail.com or here in the comments, and I will answer your question live on the show in our next episode. All right, guys, let's get into the main topic of today, and that's first going to comic book gaming, which, you know, a lot of really cool content is from there, so go check out comicbook.com/gaming. There's so many cool news articles there, and one of which is the Among Us comes to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate in a viral Twitter post. And it's originally posted by Tyler Fisher, and it reads as follows: Among Us is the most popular game in the world right now, and by player count, the most popular game of all time. And the bigger it gets, the more the internet imagines the Crewmates coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. With Super Smash Bros. Ultimate only getting 3 more DLC characters, all of which are likely already accounted for, and have been for some time, it's improbable that any of these DLC characters will be from Among Us. That said, while Among Us may have to wait for another Super Smash Bros. Game to get its debut, fans have already begun to imagine what the crossover could look like. And the latest example of this has gone viral over on Twitter, partially thanks to it drawing the attention of the official Among Us Twitter account. So this is where it gets really interesting, right? Twitter user Onyx recently shared a moveset concept that they created for a hypothetical Crewmate DLC character. And as you can probably gauge from it going viral, it's pretty great, though unfortunately, it isn't complete with a final Smash concept. Yes, there's so much fun stuff in here just to break down that image and everything that's here. It's got the jabs, you know, it's got all those different moves from the mini games, it's got tilts, it's got an up tilt, down tilt, it's got all those different moves from what you would expect him kind of using within the space of that world, air attacks, and all of these special moves as well, even dash attacks, smash attacks, and more. So this is something really cool to check out. So check out @chard_lizard, which is Onyx on Twitter. Really great stuff. Well, in the past, Nintendo has referred to Super Smash Bros. As a celebration of gaming. To fully realize this, you'd think it will need to add some Among Us representation at some point, assuming the game/series can maintain some level of long-term relevance. In the meantime, the official Among Us Twitter account is here to appreciate the concept art. Among Us, on holiday, offline for now, says, I don't know why, but I'm laughing so hard at this move, but I am push floomp. Thank you for making these. So yes, they are actually actively sharing something that is like Super Smash Bros. Fan art cross Among Us. And yes, that is a big deal. Of course, it doesn't really mean that anything is in the works, and this could really mean that that company is really just pushing for it themselves, right? We've seen it with companies in the past that they were very openly saying, oh yeah, I would love if, Mr. Sakurai would contact us in our team because we are definitely interested in having our characters in there. Like, for example, Devil May Cry and all those other franchises that really want to have their character in the forefront. Even Microsoft, even Halo's Master Chief has done something like this, where they've actually come out to the forefront and said, well, yeah, where is Master Chief's invitation? So this actually happening, I mean, there's so many fun ideas and Easter eggs you can think about with Among Us coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. The trailer could be just in the graphics of the original game, and maybe they could even have other characters from Smash Bros. Drawn in that hand-drawn kind of like Flash game style, like maybe even Kirby. That would fit quite well with the style, and maybe it doesn't get too violent like the game does, because of course Super Smash Bros. Is for good boys and girls. I think that there's a lot to say about like generally the vibe of that game would really fit with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. It's fun, and I think that if this character comes to the game at some point in the future, then Sakurai will implement some sort of like imposter system where, it's really close to the game, as close as you can get for like a fighting game, right? That would be so much fun, and I think generally Sakurai has been hitting it out of the park with giving characters like the feeling of their original movesets. Like with Sephiroth, he really feels like a powerhouse with long range and long wind-ups and, wind-downs for his attacks. Then Steve, of course, essentially just being a Minecraft character in Smash Brothers, which I think is so cool. And then Min Min working almost exactly as an arms fighter, even changing around what the A and B or the special move and the standard attack buttons do, which is so cool. I mean, Sakurai is working so hard to make these characters unique and stand out. One example of a character that isn't really unique and is very bare bones, but it works in a great way, is Banjo and Kazooie, right? That is a character that doesn't need any huge gimmick, right? The biggest gimmick that character has is the golden feather, and that isn't too crazy. Now, for a character like the Crewmate or an Among Us rep, that would not be the case at all. I think that character would, have some sort of mechanic or gimmick that the character would really rest on to really feel like it belongs in the world of Smash Brothers. Just, something really offbeat. Kind of like how Bowser Jr. isn't just, Bowser Jr. running around with the paintbrush, but it's something new. It's something that isn't just a Bowser clone, but smaller. And Sakurai likes these kinds of things. He goes all out when he's presented with an opportunity quite like that. So I'm generally curious what you guys think of all the news of today, and of course Among Us reps in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Do you have any like ideas on that? Do you have any moveset potential? Let me know in the comments down below. I'll read through them and I'll feature one of those comments in our next video. Yes, I'd love to hear what you guys think of this, and if you comment down below, that could actually be featured and read out loud in our next video. Today's comment question is, well, do you actually want an Among Us rep in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? Let me know. And as for a previous comment question winner, our answer actually comes to us from our very own user, Phantasm Wolves, saying Crash Bandicoot would be personally awesome from this list. Not so big on Linkle, but with Porky, I'll be stoked to see him, considering it would make sense from the fact we haven't seen his spirit yet. Now, with Min Min's inclusion, it kind of confirms whether you're not a spirit, you can become playable. Heck, that could even mean Rayman might join too. Porky, it'd be a fun boss to play overall, and I hoped to see him make it in. Crash Bandicoot, however, is my #1 desired pick. So thank you so much for sending in your comment, Phantasm Wolf. I totally agree with your choices. Like, Linkle is a cool character, but I think there's a lot of, other cool stuff from the Breath of the Wild world that you can really bring into Smash Brothers. And Crash Bandicoot, of course, also has my love. Porky, I think, would be a great boss if they brought him back. A character could also be interesting, but I mean, the Masked Man is where it's at for me in terms of Earthbound characters. Well, thank you guys so much for sending in all your comments. These are always a ton of fun to read through. And of course, a huge shout out to our latest Patreon supporters and the super chats you guys send during streams. You guys make block content possible. So if you want to have yourself created in block content style, join me for a live chat, or even have your own ideas become videos on the channel, go to patreon.com/blockedcontent right now. And remember, if you are not yet a member of the Blocked Content family yet, hit subscribe now, smash that like button, and ring the bell for notifications, and all the news and fun you care about will be delivered on the daily to you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you around the corner, but there's always more Blocked Content. See ya!